everyone, how you all doing? It's your girl Paula. Welcome once more to my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for subscribing and thank you so much for leaving that thumbs up. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep you waiting. So today I want to talk about my whole gastric sleeve surgery that's coming up in a few days. Okay, a lot of you might not know because I kept it a secret. Yeah, wink one and two people and tell them about it. But I kept it to myself, and close friends and close family knew, but I've decided that I want to get the gastric sleeve surgery. I know a lot of people might not agree with me. A lot of people might say, oops, be careful. But this is my decision because I know what I'm facing. Because right now I am so much overweight. It is telling on my whole body. So I got to do what I got to do for myself because I've tried dieting. I've tried eating right. But this week I'm on the right track. Next week I fall off back onto the ground again, eating all the junk and doing all the things that's not good for me. So I decided, hey, that I'm gonna do the gastric sleeve because I've seen so much success story, and of course I know I will do good also. I will have my own success story to tell you all. So in a few days, not weeks, I'm sorry, in a few days, my surgery, I'm having my surgery. Of course, a little bit of nervousness, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of second thought. But of course, with encouragement from family and friends, I'm gonna go through with this, and by the grace of God, I know I'll be okay also. So my whole weight journey started. I started gaining this weight like just like eating, not eating correct, eating junk, eating this, eating all kind of stuff that wasn't good for me or is not good for me. And then of course, you know life got so like unbalanced, and I just gotta manage. And of course, whenever I feel stressed out or depressed, I resort to food that is not good for me, like junk food, like fried chicken, like this. And then I would get up and eat all kind of stuff. I would eat and lay down, and you understand, and all of that. So all of that contributed to my whole weight gain. So I gotta take that on for myself. But it started affecting my knee because I had a knee surgery in 2020. I did a cleaning at the meniscus, yeah. But then I fell like a couple of weeks after the surgery. So, I ripped the other side. And then this whole weight gain now has further damaged my knee. So right now, the doctors say arthritis, osteoporosis, and the both of them. So right now it's just bone and bone rubbing. So just imagine the pain I'm going through. I've got all the cortisone, all the gel shots, whatever you can think of. So now the doctor says it has to be a full knee replacement. However, um, two surgeons have refused to do my knee surgery because of my weight, because they say whatever they're going to replace the knee with, because now I have to do a full knee replacement because this is all done. And whatever they're going to replace my knee with is all synthetic. We all know that. And according to them, with my own weight, it's going to rip it apart. So, one day I went to the orthopedic, and a PA, she said to me, a physician assistant, PA, she said, why don't you try the bariatric surgery? I know it's hard because it's a whole lifestyle, change of lifestyle, but I think overall, you'll benefit from it. And I was like, I don't know. So I reached out. She gave me this doctor, and she gave me the card, and I reached out to her last year, and I went to her office. I went for consultation, and she's nice doctor. She looks like she's in her 40s, early 40s or so, and of course we had a conversation. And at the time we were homeless because life got so hard with me. I couldn't pay my bills because my I had a better job, and my lady health started deteriorating. So I said, okay, I gotta get something to work on the books. I'll tell you that in another video. So I couldn't afford to pay my rent, and my kids was here from Jamaica. So, all of that now, and, paying $2,000 rent and the income is nothing. So I went into dialysis because I wanted to work on the books, contribute to, my whole, you know, later in life I'm gonna need all the money, so I want to pay into my benefits. And I'm happy I did. Trust me, I'm happy I did. So I just couldn't pay my bills, and then we got landlord took us to court. We got evicted. Apparently, they didn't put our stuff outside because I started packing from like April, May. I started packing. That's me. I don't wait until last minute. I'm not a last minute person. If I'm going out, trust me, I know what I'm wearing tomorrow. My uniforms are already ironed and hung up in the closet. That's how I am. I don't wait until tomorrow morning. I'm jumping around to iron. No, no, no. So I started packing up my stuff and everything. So cut this story short because that's for another video. So I put everything in the storage, and of course we were living in a motel, and my kids and I in a 1-bedroom motel. That story is gonna be so juicy. And a 1-room motel with two double beds, and it was rough. My daughter had a baby. Just imagine it was so much depression. So when I went in her office here, we had the consultation, and she said, "Tell me a little bit about yourself." So I started to tell her about myself, and and I said, right now we are living in a motel. And she said, why? And I just burst out in tears. And I told her the whole story. And she was like, I wish I could help. She gave me some resources to reach out to. Of course, as a doctor, they have resources. And so she said, you know what? I don't think we can do the surgery. No, she looked at my whole chart from my doctor. She said, you're a very good candidate. Looking at your labs, looking at your medical history, you're a very good candidate for the surgery. But I don't think we can do it while you are living in a motel. It wouldn't be a good place. So she said, I'm still going to have the social worker reach out to you. But I'm going to have a social worker reach out to you and tell you further on. But whenever you move and get into a house and you're settled, reach out to me, and then we can take it from there. And I said, okay. And of course she gave me a hug, and of course, real nice doctor. So they gave me a whole package. So I brought it home and I would read up on it. I would do this, I would read, I would see what they have to do, what are the do's and the don'ts. So in a couple of weeks, the social worker, she reached out to me. I was at the motel, and I was crying. To be honest, I'm always crying because that journey was so rough. So I'm ever so always so just emotional. However, so she was like, "Oh my God, Miss Riley, I wish I could help." Blah, blah, blah. She gave me some resources also. She said, "You know what? We cannot do the surgery because of your situation, but whenever you move, reach out to us, and of course, we can always schedule it and get you going." And of course, since that, I have gained like 40 more pounds. Because at that time, I was struggling at like 244, 245. But now I am at a whopping the other day I was at 278 point plus. I was like, I was like, no, 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 I gotta do it. And you know what? I said, I gotta do this surgery. I'm sorry, I can't. So this is me now. This is what I look like. This is me now. This is me now. But I have took off, few pounds I've shed because now I'm on the final stages of my surgery. Of course, the whole no carbs, no this, no that. So I'm on the liquid diet with the protein. So yes, so I've shed like 7 pounds so far. I'm happy with myself. I'm proud of myself. Let me pat myself on the back. Yeah, so okay, so we got somewhere in February and we moved to this house. And I said, something, I'm gonna reach out to the doctor's office because I want to do this surgery because my knee, and because as a dialysis technician, I'm always on my knee. all is on my feet, I should say, and of course my knee hurts. Sometimes I come on my knees big like this, my knees like this, and I like pain me like a bad toothache, and I was like, I can't do this no more. So I went to the orthopedic. The last one I went, he said, if you do the bariatric surgery, it's gonna take the weight off your knee. He says this is not gonna eliminate the surgery. It might not, or it might, but at least it will take the weight off your knee. And of course, I jumped on it and I said yes. And of course, I reached out to the doctor and blah blah blah. And here am I. So I did the whole, you know, nutrition. I did the whole mental whatever, and of course, your girl is ready for the surgery. So, in a few days or so, I'll be having my gastric sleeve surgery. I mean, sometimes I feel tempted. Sometimes I feel as if I wanna like grab on back onto the food. I wanna like come here, you know, but I'm trying to stick it out. I'm trying to be tough. I'm trying to say, hey, devil, you're not gonna let me go back. I was at work today and I grabbed a cup of coffee and I'm like, you're not supposed to have this. Because, it's kind of sweet, those are the ones with everything. And I threw it away. I'm like, so right now, it's like, because I know it's coming down to the wire, so I gotta discipline myself for after this surgery. How am I gonna deal with it? How am I gonna do? Not because the house is full of food and it's full of snacks. Yeah, because up to last weekend before I started a whole diet, girl, I went to the store and I bought me some chips. I bought me some this. Listen, my man, I ate a whole big bag of chips. I ate a whole, because I say, oh, this is it. So I'm gonna enjoy my snack. And I was just gulping up things. I was just gulping. As a matter of fact, since the start of July, I was just June, July. I was just gulping up things. I would just be eating. I would just be. I'm just eating, because I know that, in a few weeks I wouldn't be able to eat nothing, or none of these would make sense to me anymore. So it is hard. I feel depressed sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. And then another part of me is excited. It's a journey. It's a journey, but would I introduce it to you? Sure, I would. And of course, my success story is gonna be good, because I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you my success story, because I want you to come on the journey with me. If you're obese, if you're overweight, if you're too plus size, if whatever like me, I can't find no clothes to fit me anymore, come on the journey with me. Come on. You understand? I mean, let me tell you the honest truth. It is a tough decision. It is a tough choice to make, but it will help you. Okay, so right now I'm done eating for the day. Nothing else. And I just want to take the time out to thank everybody who has been in my corner, Jean, and most people who has encouraged me. I just want to big you up to something, and it's not coming down to the wire. So I just want to shout out and tell everybody thank you, for everybody who has encouraged me and said, hey, do not give up. Do not give up. Stick it out. Do it. You're gonna benefit from it in long term. Right now my knee is killing me. I told you 2 surgeons refused to do the surgery because of my size. And of course, I want clothes to fit me. Right now I lost confidence in myself, and I'm not even dating, because I just think that I won't be able to take off my clothes and let anybody see all of this. You understand? So I lost that kind of confidence. That's why, I said, I don't even want to date. Because, I'm just saying, hey, to myself, look at me. But maybe when I get this over and all of that, and get myself back down to maybe like 230, 200, 180, whatever the Lord bring me down to. I'll accept it because it's a choice that I made. Then maybe I'll feel more confident in dating. But for now, I just wanna just be by myself and enjoy myself, and I just wanna just think on this and just be focused on this whole journey, this whole bariatric surgery that I'm gonna do. Knowing that part of my stomach, or when I asked the doctor how much part of my stomach are you gonna cut, doctor, she said between 60 to 7%. I'm like, okay, okay. The size of a banana, your stomach will be like, and I'm like, okay, okay. And of course, I go on YouTube and I watch other ladies talk about their journey, and you know, I take stuff from what they're saying. Some say this, some say that, but overall, it comes down and it narrows down to the same thing that everybody's giving you and say, hey, expect this, expect that. But I'm ready for this journey. Paula is ready for this journey, and please, you all just cheer me on as I go. And if you don't hear me, send me a text or something and say, how are you doing? Okay, so guys, this is all I wanted to share with you, that my surgery is coming up. So people can say, oh, you didn't tell me. Yes, I put it on my YouTube channel so you can see. And of course, I just want to encourage somebody also. So I just want to shout out to everybody who has been in my corner, who encouraged me, who check up on me and say, hey, make sure you keep straight. Don't go eat this, don't go eat that. Especially now that I am on the whole liquid diet, like few days going up to my surgery. And of course, I just want to encourage somebody. Hop on the journey. If you're struggling with your weight like I am, hop on the journey. It's worth it. So this is me. This is me. This is me. See, this is me. This is me. Today I weighed, and I weighed like 267. So yeah, this is me. This is me, guys. But when I come back after my surgery, I'm gonna show you all this body in this same leggings and say, how do I look? See, yeah, I've got all this. I've got all this. But I'm not so confident as some women are, so I try to hide my big self. Yes. But you know what? I just want to give a shout out to everybody who has encouraged me on this journey and check up on me and say, hey, don't eat this, don't eat that, do this, don't do that, don't go back to that, don't go back to that. Thank you all so much, to friends and family and all my well wishers. And of course, thank you all so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and of course for liking my videos. And please invite somebody to my YouTube channel and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Paula will be doing her gastric sleeve surgery, and they should come and look. Bye for now. Peace out.